very good evening to you from Shenzhen, China. We're coming to you live from the Shenzhen Gymnasium that has been hosting the LI-NING China Masters 2024 for the last 4 days right here. And it's quarterfinals day as we see the volunteer representative, Mr. Chin Hao, bring forward the HSBC BWF World Tour Finals trophy. Of course, this is the last tournament for players who are still in the qualifying mix to get some valuable points and secure a position for the season-ending HSBC BWF World Tour Finals. But that's in a couple of weeks' time. Right now, we're going to look at the action here on Court 2, starting with women's doubles. And the number 7 seeds from China, Li Yijing and Luo Xiumin, will take on Kim Hae-jeong and Kong Hee-young, a old but new pair from Korea in the first match of this evening session. That'll be followed by men's singles action, and our Olympic gold medalist Victor Axelsen, the number 2 seed, will take on his fellow 30-year-old in Anka Long Angus from Hong Kong, China. Men's doubles to follow, and the number 6 seeds, Satwik Sairaj Rankireddy and Chirag Shetty, who are playing in their first tournament since the Olympics, will be up against the number 2 seeds, Kim Astrup and Anders Karup Rasmussen, in the only all-seeded tie in our lineup this evening. And finally, we'll end with a rivalry that's growing in intensity, and that's India's Lakshya Sen taking on the number 3 seed, Anders Antonsen. That's the final match of the day here on Court 2. So plenty to look forward to here at the Shenzhen Gymnasium. Just looking at the women's doubles draw, as we see one semi-final berth has been booked from the morning session, and that's Fukushima and Matsumoto. And the winner of this evening's match between Li and Luo and Kim and Kong will face the Japanese pair in the semi-finals, with a seeded player to be faced in the final, the likes of the world number 1s, Liu and Tan, the Olympic bronze medalists, Matsuyama and Shida, Malaysia's top pair, Tan and Tina, who are seeded 5, or Indonesia's Kusuma and Pratiwi, who are seeded 8. One of those pairs will be in the final to face whoever goes through the semi-finals from all the other ends. But that is a couple of days down the road. Right now, we're going to talk about the women's doubles match that's coming up very, very shortly here on Court 2. We await the players to make their way. The officials are already on the court. And well, as you can see, the arena is ready to deliver. Fascinating matches lined up. In the women's doubles, Li and Luo, one of the more exciting player pairs coming up the ranks for China. Plenty of strength and depth in women's doubles, of course, in Team China, but what an exciting pair these women are. They won the China Open recently, and they did it in plenty of style. We'll be looking to make it a Chinese double, hopefully, here in Shenzhen. And well, I talked about new but old, or old but new, in Kim Hae-jeong and Kong Hee-young, and that's because Kim Hae-jeong and Kong Hee-young did pair up for a very short while in 2018 into 2019 before Kim Hae-jeong went on to pair Jeong Na-eun for a while. So they're coming together again. This will be only their 3rd tournament together since they've re-partnered up. I think that's fair to say, as we see the 4 women make their way onto the courts. This is going to be their 2nd meeting, but even that head-to-head is a little skewed because both Kim Hae-jeong and Kong Hee-young have played Li and Luo with their former partners. Kong Hee-young with Kim So-young and Kim Hae-jeong with Jeong Na-eun. But this is the 2nd time they will be playing together. The first time they played together was not so long ago. It was the Korea Masters, you see there, in the final. And Kim and Kong won that 21-14, 16-21, 21-18.
You won the toss. Who will receive? Li to receive, and who will serve? Kim to serve on which side? On the right.
So the Chinese women won the toss. They've chosen to receive Kim Hae-jung will serve. They've chosen to stay on the far end of the court. That was the result of the toss. And well, the toss has some standing because there is a little bit of drift, but the conditions here change daily. So we'll have to wait and see how much of a drift there is today. It's a lot colder these last couple of days. That will have an impact too. But let's look at the 4 players, starting with Li Yijing, now 22 years of age, from Guangdong, China, ranked 8th in the world, which is the highest ranking they've enjoyed. Li and Luo, they got there in October this year, and they are hoping, of course, to grow bigger and climb up the ladder. Luo Xiaomin, also from Guangdong. They have a win-loss record of 32 wins to 19 losses. That's about 63% of matches that they've won. In the quarterfinals, it's a lot tighter. 6 wins to 5 losses. So when they get to the quarterfinal stage, it becomes trickier for them, because invariably at the quarterfinal stage is when you start playing the elite players on tour, and they can include themselves in that bracket now. They beat 2 Chinese Taipei pairs en route. The first match was a short one in 35 minutes, but that second round match against Sung and Yu, nearly an hour long going the distance. So hopefully they've recovered and are ready for this one, because it's guaranteed to be a task. Kim Hae-jung, now 26 years of age, from Jeongju, South Korea, ranked 80th in the world with a partner Kong Hee-young. She herself has been number 3 in the world before, and that was with her former partner Jeong Na-un. And well, like I said, she's familiar with Kong Hee-young because they have partnered up before for a short while. Kong Hee-young, 27 years of age, a year older, from Daejeon in South Korea. And she, of course, has gone up to the summit, ranked world number 1 with her former partner Kim So-young, who are also, of course, Olympic bronze medalists, and they've been silver medalists at the World Championships. They had a slightly easier first round, 43 minutes straight games, but in the second round they beat Lee Wen-mei and Jung Yu in a 3-game thriller, and now find themselves in the quarterfinal in what is just their 3rd tournament together since partnering up. They partnered up at the Korea Masters this year, and in that first tournament they won the title by defeating these 2 women in the final. And then they went on to Kumamoto after that, where they lost in the quarterfinals to Matsuyama and Shida. So therefore their quarterfinal win-loss for Kim and Kong stands at 1-1 at the moment. Their 2024 win-loss is very impressive, reading to 7-1. That's 88% of matches won for Kim Hae-jung and Kong Hee-young. So what a reunion it's been for these 2 women. Lee and Luo also played in Kumamoto. They lost in the semi-finals to Fukushima and Matsumoto, 21-15-21, 11-21. As we see the officials for that match, Goran Jelesijevic from Serbia and Jason Fu from Singapore will be officiating this women's doubles quarterfinal. So we're going to see the game get underway very, very shortly, and we'll have Kim, who will serve.
On my right,
to get things going.
Kim Hae-jung and Kong Hee-young, Korea. And on my left, Li Yijing and Luo Xiaomin, China. Kim Hae-jung to serve, to Li Yijing. Level, play.
Well, straight away the intensity is up as Li and Luo draw first blood, but maybe it's a sign of things to come. The long rallies, keeping the intensity up. Well, these 2 women have been a remarkable, or have had a remarkable progression since about the first quarter of last year, where they really focused on playing on the HSBC BWF World Tour. Before that, they were playing on the International Challenger Circuit as well. But since about April, May last year, they focused on being on the tour, and they have climbed up the ranks very quickly. Another Chinese pair making themselves heard in the women's doubles field. Well, we know Kim and Kong will rotate a fair bit. Both comfortable playing the front and the back of the court. Kong Hee-young naturally favors the back of the court. She has no problem coming up. Nice reaction at the net from Kim.
3-2.
Trying to apply a similar strategy in the previous point, just trying to nudge the shuttle over and keep it as close to the net as possible. 3-all. Oh, great reaction from Kong Hee-young there.
Service over.
Looked very comfortable in the front court. Just look at that, changing the direction with ease, finds the front corner. Lovely play. Change of pace from the Chinese end makes the difference. It's the faster, flatter forehand on that occasion. Superb defending. You've got to give Li Jing some credit. She defended those body shots extremely well, and then it took a change of tactic. It's Kim Hae-jung who played the drop shot at the net, intercepted. Oh. Had some muscle behind that smash. Well, Kong Hee-young has played Lee and Luo twice before partnering up with Kim Hae-jung. I'm talking about when she was partners with Kim So-young. So Kong Hee-young and Kim So-young have beaten Lee and Luo twice. The All England in the first round this year. That was when Lee and Luo retired from that match after being down 14-21 and 5-4. And then again, earlier this year at the India Open in the second round, and that was when Kong and Kim won 21-18, 28-26. So she's got a winning record against these two, albeit they've been hard-fought wins. Trying to bring the two Koreans forward. Luo. Well, they had to play themselves through that point, Lee and Luo, but great patience. It was Lee who then decided to jump in. Went across Kim Kong's body. 6-all. She missed it.
It's over. 7-6.
Now Kim Hae-jung has also played Lee and Luo with her former partner, who's Jung Naon. Played them once at the China Open in the semi-finals. and they lost that semi-final in straight games. And of course, the China Open was the tournament that Lee and Luo went on to win the biggest title of their career.
7-0.
You can see how they mix up the attack so well, these two women. There's no way she was gonna get that back. Kong Hee-young losing her balance at the same time. Big serve. Well, they're both coming off 2 long second round matches. Which pair is likely to feel it more? Both Kim Hae-jung and Kong Hee-young, slightly older than their opponents by a few years. That's twice now that she's tried to play on that right-hand side and gone wide.
9-7.
Looking for the net roll. It's always a hard shot to make for the back court.
9.
From both ends of the court. And they're level scores now as a result. Great defensive shot from Kong Hee-young there. And we know the Koreans can defend till eternity come. It's part of their DNA. Still at it. Well, that was an impressive rally. Both pairs
10,
trying to find
9.
the breakthrough.
Yes.
And it was Kong Hee-young who set it up really nicely. She sort of crossed the net on the forehand. 57 shots, that one. And you could see them defending for the longest time in that rally and then suddenly went on the attack. Kim and Kong staying ahead at the moment. Well left. And that means it's Kim and Kong who have the lead at the break, 11-9. See Luo trying to go across Kim's body on that one. Makes the error as a result. And so it's a 2-point advantage for the Koreans against the 7th seeds.
而且有些球机会出来，你看发球发那么好，有些球半高球先打，你老先拦，拦完以后人家先推啊。人家老是人家发力，我们推压完以后，另外一边老是没有双压，一推压完人家一挡上去，另外一个人上去就挑球，都往前走，没有，他有几个主动的传球给你，都是抢绕攻，对不对？
Thank you, coach. Thank you. Back on court. (11-9).
So back on court, and it'll be Kong Hee-young who will serve to restart this opening game. 2-point advantage to the Koreans. Yeah, they took full advantage of Kong Hee-young, who was crouched down
11.
and not as mobile. Playing on both sides of her partner Kim. Just missed that. And look at the reactions from Luo there. No let up from Luo Shumin. She'll challenge it.
Kim Hyo-jung challenges. Called in.
Both immediately raised their hands, so presumably they've had a good look at it. I believe the shuttle was out. Last year, Kim Hye-jung was a semi-finalist here at the China Masters with her partner Jong Naeun. She and Jong losing to Matsuyama and Shida in the semi-finals. Oh, look at that. What a brilliant challenge.
Correction.
Just out.
Out.
No wonder they were so confident and raised their arms up immediately.
Service over.
Out by the smallest of
12,
margins.
11. Play.
12-11. They stay in the lead. Straight away. She seems to be limping a little bit, Kim Hye-jung. Well, we've seen her right thigh and knee heavily taped up. But if you just look at her movement after that shot, she looked to be limping there.
Kim Hyo-jung challenges.
Oh, she's challenged it.
Called out.
It's called out. I think it landed just wide. Yep, it is out. Right decision by the line judge, and then unsuccessful challenge by Kim and Kong.
Remaining.
But a single challenge
Service
remaining.
over.
A little bit surprising, the challenge, because it did
13.
look like it was out from where I'm sitting, and I'm way up high here. Smart play
Service over.
by Kim Hye-jung. She saw
14, well.
Lee was kind of lifting at a pretty poor length or height, I should say. Killed it off with ease. Two-point advantage has been restored. Again, she'll challenge it. It's called out.
Kong Hee challenges. Called out.
They opted to play the flick serve. I think this time they might have got it wrong. Pretty sure the Chinese pair had a very clear view of where the shuttle was landing. Yep, it's out. So again, non-successful challenge, and they're out of challenges in this game.
No challenges remaining.
Which will be a little bit concerning because you have a fair few
13-14.
points to play.
Play.
Li and Liu still have 2 challenges. Suddenly the errors are coming off the Korean end and thrown off their rhythm a little bit. It's wide.
Service over.
Well, we talked about Kim Hae-jong reaching the semifinals last year. The thing to note, though, is that it was a different arena last year. It's the Shenzhen Bay Gymnasium. Now we're at the Shenzhen Gymnasium. So not the same playing arena, conditions as well. Oh, what a shot.
Service over. 15-all.
Brilliant smash from Lee. There was no recovering that. Look at that. She took her time to get under the shuttle. 15-all.
Service over.
Drop shots proved effective
16-15.
a few times already in this encounter. Kong Hee-young catching her opponent out of position completely. So last year, while Kim Hae-jong got to the semi-finals, Kong Hee-young exited in the first round. And these two have played at the China Masters. At that time, I remember it was called the Fuzhou China Open. They have played at the Fuzhou China Open.
Come, wait.
And they got to the quarterfinals in 2019. Which is pretty impressive for a not so regular pair. Brilliant.
17-15.
It's a assured hit from Kim Hae-jong. The Koreans continue to just stay ahead, 2-point advantage once more. And as we near the end of this opening game, they'll be happy to have kept that lead from, I think, 3-1 in this opening game. They've kept the lead.
Thank you.
Which is a huge confidence builder.
Unsighted.
It's called unsighted. So call on the review to have a look at it. Koreans are certainly happy with the serve. That's in. They were, and they should be happy with that serve.
18-15.
For the first time in this game, they're 3 points clear as a result.
Service over. 16-18.
She's not happy with that, Kong Hee-young. She just served so nicely in the previous point and then come up with a service error is certainly not pleasing. defense. So quick. And these exchanges
18.
are being played at a hectic pace. It's almost instinctive, the defense from both pairs.
Service over.
Trying to get herself.
19-17.
Get the shuttle away from her body. It's always tricky. It's 19-17. 2 ahead, 2 away from taking the opening game. Oh, missed it.
Service over.
Obviously eager to close it out. Kong Hee-young
18-19.
plays the aggressive smash straight into the net. Brilliant serve. Really good serve under pressure.
19-0.
Let's look at that again. Keeps it low within the service box. Kong Hee-young had already committed to moving forward and misjudged the direction. Brilliant. What a point. All-out aggression. And Kim and Kong will
Service
not
over.
let this go. Keeping the shuttle down. Literally
20
felt like smash
game
after
points,
smash,
19.
and now created a game point opportunity, a single game point opportunity. 2019. Well read on the flick serve. Yeah, that was for the taking, and Kong Hee-young makes no mistake. Loose return from the Chinese end means it's Kim Hae-jong and Kong Hee-young
19.
clinched the opening game by the narrowest of margins. Look at that. That was not the best return from Luo. And Kong Hee-young takes full advantage. Yep, she's not happy about that. She's running from end to end. Can't blame her. So 21-19 in the favor of the Koreans. 23 minutes played.
对吧？他再往前你挡网前，他再后场你抽后场，没有位置。你看防守现在都顶什么用？哎，人家就连着打，他也不中，打到你自己失误，对吧？你没有去缓解，你没有去断下来，他挡网你再敲起来不就完了吗？对吧？自己失误不会失误那么多。那接发球那个最后一个为什么不放呢？你敢于放吗？那个发后场发这么厚，你跳哪儿去了？你看一步跳哪儿去了？你大胆一点，每次打的关键分打成这样，有什么意义呢？打的没有改变，一个也没有用。
Court 2, 20 seconds. Back on court, please. 20, yes.
Well, on to game 2 we go.
Second game.
Koreans have
Level.
taken the advantage. 21-19. They've took the opening game.
Play.
After a change of ends, we're about to get the second game underway. Kim Hae-jong to serve. Smart placement. You could see Kim Hae-jong was kind of committed to her position. Could only stretch so far.
Service over. 1-0.
Too hard about that. Kim Hae-jong just knew it was heading out. And the Chinese women last year lost in the second round here at the China Masters. Two compatriots, Jung and Jung. Jung Yu and Jung Shuxian, that is. They've already bettered performance here. They're being forced to defend 2-1. Koreans lifting to the back court. Making a mistake as a result.
Service over. 2-0.
Since the China Masters actually last year, they have come leaps and bounds. We talked about the China Open, where they beat Li Wenmei and Zhang Shuxian in the final in 3 games. But they've also won the German Open title, where they beat the Stoeva sisters in 3 games. Got to the finals of the Thai Masters as well as the Korea Masters. So it's been a tremendous year for these 2 women from China. Both trying to cover the ground.
3-2.
Kim and Kong. Make sure that there are no easy points to give away. All their titles and finals on the World Tour have come this year for Lee and Luo. Last year they went without a title.
Kim Hae-jong challenges
On both the international tour as well as the World Tour, international circuit, I should say. We've just seen a challenge. Koreans have challenged. It's called out. They've had a few mistakes on the challenges, and here's another one. Hasn't gone their way.
Challenge unsuccessful.
So one challenge remaining, and it's very early in game 2.
3-0.
They've been shy about taking these challenges. Hasn't worked in their favor, though. Look at that. Pure aggression from the Korean pair.
4-3.
And try to just get their opponents off the court. Look at the angle on that smash from Kim. And the opening game, of course, we noticed that they just held the lead. That was key. That was 1 point or 2 points. And only once did it go more than 2. Second game, we'll try and do the same. As the pressure builds. It's a must-win game for Li and Luo. Should Li and Luo lose this match, China will only have one women's doubles potentially represented in the semis. Luckily, it's the world number one that they can depend on.
5.
In Liu Xingshu and Tan Ning. Well, we talked about the aggression from the Koreans, but Chinese women showing they too can deliver as and when required.
Challenges called in.
It's been called in, and you saw Kong Hee-young raise her hand straight away. Remember, they only have a single challenge remaining. Well, she seems quite certain about it. That's in. So unsuccessful on the challenges. They're out of challenges now. Kim and Kong.
Unsuccessful. No challenges remaining.
Just wondered whether
service over. 5-all.
They were that certain about it.
Play.
5-all. Lovely smash from Luo.
6-5.
It was a cross court. Kim Hae-jung doing well to defend the first two times, but this time she goes well wide. Out of reach. Good redirection
service
from Kim.
over. 6-all.
Well, for the last three finals, or the last three titles here at the China Masters, it's been a non-Chinese nation who's gone on to win, which is something I'm sure the home team are aware of and want to turn it around. Oh, she missed it. Looking for the net roll. Kim Hae-jung makes a mistake.
7.
This is where
6.
the intensity and maintaining it is so difficult. It's a taxing rally. Plenty of exchanges, and Kim Hae-jung at the net makes a mistake. Someone had to blink. It was the Koreans who blinked first.
Thank you. Back on court.
Well, the reason I bring up the fact that in the last three editions there's been non-Chinese nations who won the title in the women's doubles is because when this tournament first started in 2005 on the tour, and up until 2017 really, from 2005 to 2017, all but one time did China win the title. So it was a period of absolute domination. They won every single title but one in those 12 years.
Service over. 7.
And suddenly they had three editions of non-home winners. I think it's something that they want to prove to themselves, of getting that back, reclaiming the crown.
Eight, 7.
Back in the lead, Kim and Kong. looking for the smash. Kang Hee-young straight into the net. The net has not been friendly to the Koreans these last few points. They're looking to bring the shuttle down quickly. 8-all. Good recovery. But Luo was ready on the follow-up.
9-8.
Smart to keep it on the same side. The only time the Koreans have won the China Masters was in 2018 in the women's doubles. It was Lee So-hee and Shin Seung-chan in 2018. Won the China Masters. At that time it was known as the Fuzhou China Open title. Again, few errors at the net that they'll be ruining now. This time again, Kim Hae-jung looking to just lift that shuttle over. And I think for the first time in this match, the Chinese pair have a 2-point advantage. 10-8. Still going. Ooh, oh, well recovered by Luo. How good
Service over.
was that
9-10.
to come up with a drop shot under that much pressure? That was a very intense rally. The Chinese defending at its best. And then she comes up with a drop shot like that. So clever. One-point game. Some terrific shots, Kim Hae-jung,
10-all.
in these last couple of points. Back on level scores. We're still going. It's been no let up. The Chinese buying their time here. Ooh, miscommunication.
11-10.
Both went for the shot.
Interval.
And that means that somehow Kim Hae-jung and Kang Hee-young have retaken the lead. Look at that. Both women going for the shuttle. They didn't communicate with each other, or didn't hear who was going for it first. At least Luo showed that she was okay with it at the end. Smiles at the end. So 11-10 in Kim and Kang's favor.
Court 2, 20 seconds. Court 2, 20 seconds. Players back on court. Now. 11-10. Play.
So 11-10, it's a very narrow lead for Kim and Kong, but they took it right at the end there. They were trailing at 8-10 and came through with 3 straight points to make sure that they had the lead at the break.
Especially when receiving. Okay.
As we see the umpire, Goran Jelesijevic, telling them to get moving quicker, keep the game going. I understand that it's tiring, the long rallies. They've got to keep moving. It's a very high lift. It's a little bit of miscommunication on the Korean end that time. Oh, what a shot!
Service over.
It's brilliant.
11-all.
We're just having a look at that again, and you saw Kim Hae-jong move away to the right-hand side, and well, Luo took the opportunity to redirect the shuttle. Kong Hee-young nowhere near it. $11-all.
Service over. 12-11.
Excellent awareness, Kim Hae-jong. So 12-1. Flick serve. Read the flick serve as well, the Chinese pair. Smart. Very smart.
11. Yes.
From Kong. Again, going across Luo's body there. She brings the shuttle down as well. Trying to get her to defend on her backhand. But look at how far wide she went. Lee defending the body shots well. High lift at the net from Kong. Slower shots from Kim at the back court. Chinese reading them well. Whoa! How about that for a defensive shot from Lee?
12-13.
I mean, it's excellent reactions from Lee Jing. That one there, she's playing off the shuttle that's coming at her abdomen.
Service over.
They've stayed ahead.
14-12.
That's what matters, Kim and Kong. Unlike the first game, Li and Luo had an opportunity at 10-8 to try and move the momentum towards their side. But instead, Kim and Kwong just came right back with a 3-point run. And they've won 6 of the last 8 points.
Thank
Do
you.
not let this game out of their grasp.
Fourteen, 12.
Frustration from Kong Hee-young.
13-14.
That was not what she was hoping for. On the backhand, trying to lift just over the net. Now that might have proved
14
to be a costly mistake. Kong Hee-young. Not able to get past the net at the moment. Man, they gave it their all.
Service over.
Li and Luo.
15-14.
They were on the defense throughout that point because Kim and Kong both knew they had to make up for those last few errors. So they went on the attack and finally paid off.
Okay, back in court.
1 point game.
Ready to receive. Service over. 15-all.
This is going to be a tug of war right till the end. That's what it feels like. Battling for every single point.
Ball. Service over. 16-15.
Flick serving their opponents quite often now. Oh, she's on the floor.
Get that together. Service over.
The fault was called because I think she touched the net.
16-all.
Well, she rolled on the floor, Kim Hae-jung. You can see they're defending from quite an acute angle there. And she touches the net and the fault is called. Just having a look at that again. Yep, lost her balance, touches the net. And immediately the umpire calls fault.
Okay, thank you. Look, back and
So
forth.
16-all. No clear indication which way this game is going to go. It's been very tight. Leads been exchanged a few times. We all know that this is a
16-all.
must-win for
Play.
7 seeds from China. question is, can they keep their focus in these last few points? Because Lee and Luo are certainly going to try and up the ante, make that push. Kim and Pong have to stay focused throughout. It's a nice serve. Buying their time, the Koreans. See Luo made to work hard at the back court. Nice tries to take the initiative, Lee. It's still going.
Service over.
You got the feeling that they were just waiting for their time, the Koreans. Happy to sort of lift or clear for the longest period. Just waiting and waiting, hoping for an opportunity. And when Lee took the initiative to try and close out the point is when they took the chance. Kong Hee-young running across the net, close it out. all.
17-all. Service over.
Not the greatest
18-17.
Certainly feel like under the cosh. It's out. Now this is a real opportunity for
19-17.
Li Jing and Luo Shumin. 2-point advantage, 2 away from leveling the score.
Service over.
And that's the pressure.
18-19.
Looking for a low serve. Lee. She is all worked up, Li Jing.
20 game point, 18.
Look at that. Clears it. Same time, finding the spot on the court. Brilliant. 2 game points. The turnaround here, 21-18. Right at the end, they won 3 of the final 4 points to ensure that this quarterfinal would go to a third and keep their campaign alive. 21-18 to Lee and Luo in the second.
차라도 가면 양쪽으로 서 있고 뭐 나오지가 완전 쉬어가지고.
扣上还是会有界外，要去敢去放，敢去判断啊，然后肯定他就要去断，主要是那个他的发球，只要把它抢住，或者要不然抢，要不然推压完，然后两个双的，每次都要推压完以后，推压完以后往中间一站，后面人往就前后站，然后上去就跳球。有时候杀的时候太全部杀的时候，要是顶住他，然后顶住他的话，然后有机会以后一定要去两边快速反击他，不要太平过头，两边过头，啊，特别是这两天杀中路的时候，就以这种就最熟练的。
不要太着急，要求对人太着急。
Court 2, 20 seconds. Court 2, 20 seconds. Final game, level, play.
So the final deciding game, after the Chinese won the second, Luo will serve. Put all her might into bringing that shuttle down from the backcourt, Kim Hye-jung.
Service over. 1-0.
Well, they certainly be extremely happy with the fact that this has gone to a third, that they could bring this back, pull this back, try and capitalize off that
Service over. 2-0.
second game win. Li and Luo try and keep the momentum on their end. Finds the back line.
Service over. 3-0.
Very much like the first two games. This is begun with the pairs trading blows. She intercepted that extremely well. Jumped on the opportunity. Luo there on the rise, kills off the shot. almost in splits there. Trying to defend.
4-all.
Luo Shumin showing great athleticism. 4-all. Challenge it. Li Jing
challenges.
Called out.
Out.
Just hit the hour mark a couple of minutes back, and a long way to go in this third game. It is indeed out, so an unsuccessful challenge.
One challenge remaining.
It's 4-all.
5-4.
5-4.
Play.
Trying to take a more aggressive stance at the moment, Li and Luo. It's a mistake off Luo's racket. We saw the Koreans do that in the second game, where they tried to close out the match. Gave away some crucial points towards the end.
Service over, 5-6.
Well, they're taking turns, aren't they?
6.
These two pairs, in terms of errors. It's pretty even, that's for sure. It's in. It's landed, in fact, plumb in the corner.
Called in.
They decided to challenge the Koreans, but looked well in. Well, when they play the Korea Masters, went in similar fashion. The match where Kim and Kong won the first game 21-14. And Li and Luo, it is in confirmation. So an unsuccessful challenge on that
Challenge
side.
unsuccessful.
For the Koreans as well, so it's one challenge each.
One challenge remaining.
On the Korea Masters, they won the first game, then they dropped the second, 16-21, and the
7-6.
third game was won 21-18. So it's following a similar pattern, though this is a lot tighter, much narrower margins. Oh, she slipped. That was unfortunate.
Service over.
Li Jing just losing her footing.
Line judge.
And understandably, her partner trying to cover the ground or cover her end of the court, which left the left-hand side wide open. Seven all.
Thank you. Seven all. Play.
Still defending, Li Jing. It's called out. Just missed that outside line. It's the right idea. A fair bit of distance for the Koreans to cover. So it's a couple of times where they've
Is it okay? No. 9-7.
missed the lines. Li and Luo, they've allowed the game to get slightly, the gap to get slightly bigger now. It's 9-7, 3 points in a row for Kim and Kong. Credit to the Koreans, they're really pushing the limits. Yeah, killed it off. Kim Hae-jung.
10-7. Yes.
That's 4 points in a row. It's the most number of points won by either pair in a row. They were 6-7 down. In fact, in this entire match, it's the first time that a pair have gone on a 4-point run. Solid defending. They're still going. Oh, she missed it.
Service over.
Looking to play the round the head net shot. Kong Hee-young.
8-10.
Not happy. She had them. Forcing them to play the back court.
Kim, get ready.
Close the gap to a single point now. Changed her mind right at the end. Saw that it was heading wide.
Interval.
And it's
Change
Kim
ends.
So-young and Kong Hee-young who, for the third game in a row, have the lead at the mid-game break. It's a 2-point advantage. 11-9. 15 minutes played in this third game. Koreans in the lead.
Court 2, 20 seconds. Court 2, 20 seconds.
Thank you, coach. Players?
So the exchange of ends
Back
in,
on court.
midway through the decider.
11-9.
2 points separating the two pairs.
Play.
Kim Hae-jung will serve. Yell from Kong Hee-young,
9.
just letting the pressure out.
수비대 들어올려서 이거 다칠 수 있단 말이야.
Feel the stress from every corner of the court, really. So much riding in these last few points now. Place in the semi-finals. The second time for Kim and Kong and their short partnership.
Service over.
Whereas if Lee and Luo go through to the
12,
semi-finals, it'll
10,
be their
12.
7th semi-final of the year. They've done it 6 times before. But never at the China Masters. Smash
Service over.
straight down the line.
13-10.
She caught her opponent by surprise completely, Kong Hee-young. You could see Lee Jing expecting the fact that she went on her backhand. Surprised her.
Service
Good
over.
serve.
11-13.
Not working out that time. She had to recover pretty fast, Lee. Turned it around beautifully. They seemed to be in a bit of trouble about halfway through that
12-13.
exchange. And look at that from Luo.
Yes.
It's perfect placement. Just 1 point game now.
Lee, thank you.
Well, we're up to 75 minutes in this marathon. Still no clearer on who's going to come out winner.
13.
But they're gathering some momentum here, Lee and Luo. 3 points in a row to level the scores. Body shot
13.
directed at Kim Hae-jung. They retake the lead for the first time since 7-6. Good serve. It's quite wide. have their foot on the pedal here, Li and Luo. Suddenly it's all going their way. Big lift from Kim. Just to think, a few points ago it was the Koreans who were controlling the points, and now for 6 straight points it's been all China. We have a 3-point advantage for the very first time in the match. Perfectly placed cross-court smash. Where do we go from here?
Service over.
Certainly put
14,
a huge
16.
sigh of relief coming out of the Korean end. Stops at 6.1. Serve.
Service over.
Howlett with it at the net. Anticipated
17,
Kim
14.
Hae-jung extremely well.
Service over. 15, 17.
Still a narrow advantage in favor of the 7 seeds. This has been a taxing affair, to say the least. And it could still swing. Excellent, excellent placement. I think
16,
Kong Hee-young was the one who changed direction on the shuttle the first time. There, but Kim Hae-jung, look at the follow-up on that one.
Back on court.
1-point game.
Thank you.
Read the flick serve extremely well, Luo, and
18,
caught the back line
16.
with the down the line smash. 2-point game. Seeking revenge of sorts from the Korea Masters. Behind this.
Service over.
And Kong Hee-young
17, 18.
shuts out the noise. Keeps things interesting. One-point game. Good reactions on the defense from Kim and Kong. Chinese controlling the points at the moment, and brilliance from Li Jing with the cross net shot.
Service over.
2 points ahead now
17.
and 2 away from victory.
Back on court.
And what a victory it will be. Can they hold on here? Straight into the net.
Service over.
I wonder
18-19.
the pressure to close out this game is going to play a part for Lee and Luo. They worked so hard to stay ahead from about 14 all in this game. 13 all in this game, I should say. And we're back on level scores.
19-all.
Koreans staying resolute. Trying to get their opponents to make their move and as a result make the mistake. And that point, 19 all. Still drama ahead. Flick serve. Kwon Hee-young decided to take it all upon herself in that point. Brings about match point number 1. Let's look at that.
20. Match
Twice she
point,
tried to
19.
get Luo to play the return. And the second time, paid off. So from 17-19 down, they're now 20-19 on match point. Kwon Hee-young to serve. I wonder if she'll play it safe. Plays flick serve. Oh! What a way to close it out.
20 all.
I mean, the alertness from the Chinese end. Yeah, the mistake from Kwon Hee-young. 20 all, match point come and gone. Lease of life for the Chinese. And they have taken advantage, 21-20. It's match point opportunity
21,
for the number 7
20.
seeds. They saved one. Can they convert? Nice. Played the low serve. Still defending. All-out attack from Luo, and they are rewarded on that match point opportunity. Lee and Luo leave nothing to chance. And they have seen off Kim Hae-jung and Kwon Hee-young in impressive fashion. They stayed strong
Match
right
won
till
by
the end, saved a
Lee
match
Yi-jing
point.
and Mo Xiumin.
And
19-21,
now
21-18,
booked their place in the
22-20.
semi-final, the number 7 seeds. En route to doing the double in China. Won the China Open and now in the semi-finals of the China Masters. She went all out attack, didn't she? Luo Xiumin. And was rewarded for her effort. Look how much it means to them. It was a hard-fought victory, 85 minutes. And they're through to the final four. They will play Yuki Fukushima and Mayu Matsumoto in the semi-final. Repeat of the Kumamoto Masters semi-final. The confirmation that it is the number 7 seeds who march on after more than hour-long battle, actually close to an hour and a half here in the women's doubles. Well, you're watching live coverage of the Li-Ning China Masters 2024. It's quarterfinals action. It's coming your way.